Now is the time when many home sellers currently on the market have to make the decision to stick it out and deal with the holiday season or step back from the market and prepare for a fresh start in the new year. To help us make sense of some of the challenges, RE/MAX's Sam Corea is here. Nice to see you.
Good morning. Thank you.
Let's start with what you typically do with your clients this time of year. Do you like to get off the market for the holiday season?
Well, the number one question people ask me all year long when any home's on the market is, how long has it been on the market?
Right.
That's the number one thing. And so I always go through the holidays with my listings,
okay,
and then take them off after the holidays.
Oh, interesting.
Yes.
It can be a real challenge if people are living in the home while they're trying to sell it. You've obviously got to make some sacrifices and that kind of
yes.
thing. And for you need to see the house in the best condition that it can be to
Correct.
sell it. You often see that slide over time the longer it's on the market, Sam?
Absolutely. I mean, the bottom line is after the first weekend is the best time to be on the market. People are excited. The homes are ready. They're show ready. They're perfect. People are allowing showings.
Yeah.
So the first weekend's always great. And then after the next weekend, month or two,
some fatigue sets in maybe?
Seller's fatigue kicks in, and you definitely want to avoid that because ultimately it's going to hinder the sale.
Right. I think we've got some images to show us sort of this happening. There we go here.
Yeah, I mean, coming to a home that is well lit in the wintertime, of course, the snow being shoveled, these are very important things. As it's getting darker earlier, getting to a home when there's no lights on and there's 3 feet of snow,
yeah,
that's obviously not what you want to do.
And you can see here so nicely organized on the one image, and then this is what you normally see after a couple of weeks.
Day one is on the right,
yeah,
and of course, after 3 weeks is on the left.
Yeah.
So it's certainly, seller's fatigue is a big one. Not turning away showings as they come in, not keeping the home clean and tidy, of course. A big one is pets. I mean, I love pets. I have 2 of my own, but coming into home with lots of animals running around and kids sleeping on the couch for a showing doesn't set the right experience.
So that presentation really has to be top notch.
It's very important, absolutely. Photography is a big one too.
Yeah.
I mean, it's wintertime now, so you should be, if a buyer sees a home that has some summer photos, that's a key that the home has been on the market a long time.
Okay.
So I usually replace my photos as the seasons change.
So twice a year, one sort of midwinter, one midsummer?
Absolutely.
Okay.
There's a lot of psychology that people have just when they're looking at homes online, and we're in the wintertime. If they're seeing a beautiful summer photo, of course, they're going to think that home's been on the market since the summer, something must be wrong with it.
Right.
And so as the days this year are getting longer and longer for homes to sell on the market, actually homes over $1 million are now averaging 59 days longer. And so homes over $1 million are now taking about 6 months to sell. The average this year is 123 days in the market.
Yeah.
Homes under $1 million are 69 days in the market. That's an average of 22 days longer than last year.
And so if I've got my home on the market, what's the point that a red flag should start going off and maybe I want to have a conversation with my realtor? Are there a number of days you can point to and say maybe now it's time to reevaluate what we're doing?
Well, under $1 million, it's totally fine. Average days on the market is 69 days. This is not the end of the world if a home is taking 2 or 3 months to sell.
Okay.
But there's a new rule in the real estate board that came out with this year that not a lot of people are aware of. Is in the past when you took your home off the market, repriced it for a day, put it back on, the days on market would reset to 1 day on the market.
Okay.
Which is a marketing tactic I do all the time.
Right.
This year, what they've done is they've changed it to say it's now cumulative days on market. So it shows the buyer that it's been on the market for 2 or 3, 4 months. So the key there is if you're rebranding your house, hiring a new agent, or just taking it off the market for the holidays, or lowering the price, the goal there is you should do it for 31 days.
Okay.
It resets the clock, and then when it comes onto the market...
So you've got to have it off for a full month
31 days, yeah.
Interesting.
So this is the time of year that if you're planning to do this next year, you should be thinking about it now.
Right.
Taking it off the market for a month. If you don't want it through the holidays, that's a great opportunity to take it off, relist it in January, but 31 days is the time.
Yeah.
And then when the next buyer's looking through next year, the history doesn't go away, but at least it'll say 1 day in the market instead of 145 days in the market.
And you make a great point. December might be the month to do that because the holiday season's already busy enough without you having to keep the house spotless every day. Great stuff, Sam. Appreciate it. RE/MAX's Sam Corea. And for more information, head to samcorea.ca.
The Market, sponsored by Sam Corea of RE/MAX House of Real Estate.